welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be going in how I do my brows. This has been something that I've been seeing people constantly comment on, and it's crazy because I know there's been different trends, different beauty trends when it comes to brows, and I just don't subscribe. I don't subscribe. And that's one thing with makeup, like not everything is going to work for your face, especially the spiky brows. At least for me, the thick brows, for me, it just does not work for my face. So I was like, let me show you guys what I do with my brows, how I like to have my brows for my facial structure, because we're all different, boo. So if you are interested in knowing the type of brows I have and how I achieve this brow look, make sure that you keep watching this video. But before that, make sure you follow me on all of my social media platforms, along with subscribing to my YouTube channel. And yeah, support your girl on everything, because period. But I'm gonna just show you guys my brows right now. This is how they look. This is how they look right now. And like, they're always on fleek. I know that word is really old, but they're always on fleek. They're always on point. They're always done. They're always looking nice and sharp. So if you want to have your brows like this, make sure that you keep watching this video.
Hey everyone, so I just wanted to show you guys how my eyebrows look when they are actually done. I recently have gotten them waxed, which is very important for this makeup look. So what I'm going to be using is my notorious dip brow pomade in the color medium brown. When it comes to doing your brows, depending on your hair color, I say not to go too dark. Don't go darker than necessary. I started off using, I believe, black or ebony, and I've progressively have gotten lighter with the type of pomade that I use from Anastasia. So this is medium brown, which I feel is the perfect shade of brown for myself. And what I do is just go with my natural brow shape. You see how I'm not creating another shape or spiking my brows, anything. I am going the same curve that is already in my brows. So this is extremely important. Again, if you are someone that likes to have high brows where your brow bone looks even more accentuated, this is a tip you need to follow. I do the tails of my brows just because they are not that long, and I go until I get to that point in my eye where you can kind of almost line it with your brush, but I don't go past that that end point of my actual eye. So I don't know if you can see the shape of my eye just a little bit. You see that curve right there? I don't go past it, and this just gives my perfect, this just basically makes my face look so symmetrical. But I just do the ends. I do the very ends, and then I lightly go in the front, and then I brush the whole brow out. This is key. This is key. You don't want it to look like you packed so much product inside your brows that it looks super fake, super, 2014. You want them to look very natural. So that's how it looks without me doing any concealer at all. The next step is going to require you to have a small flat brush, a pretty, thick flat brush, and some concealer. The concealer that I'll be using is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee. And again, you have to be very careful. I have a little bit on this brush, and I don't even touch under my brow until I am comfortable. So you see I put the product on my brow at the top of my brow bone, and I did the end first, and then I went in the front. So this just helps me with my control and allows me to make sure I am carving out my brow the way I would like. And I bring that concealer all the way to my nose, girl. Yes, I know. Very 2015, very 2014, but baby, it works. At least for me. I would say that I have a blend of 2000s makeup trends and a blend of 2010 makeup trends. Like that whole era for me, at least with the early 2000s, late 90s, I love a nice thin but full brow. I absolutely love it with my look, but at the same time, your girl loves to use her concealer. So you see I'm just going in and I'm bringing it all the way to the end of my brows and kind of just bringing it out into my forehead as well. So that is one brow before it is completely blended. And then I'm going to do that same thing on the other side of my face. So you see again that I started off in the center and then I carved out the very tail end of my brow, and then I take that same concealer and I carve out the front. Again, you want this to look natural but arched. I love me a nice soft arch, and you bring all of that concealer down into your lid. If you are someone that does not foundation, what's that thing called, eyeshadow? If you put on eyeshadow, girl, I don't know if this is gonna apply necessarily. I don't put on eyeshadow. I kind of just rock the natural color of my lids, which has a bit of a red pigment, but that's what I do for my everyday brows, and I just keep blending it out as much as possible until I can't bring it down into my lids anymore. So this is the most important step. I got this brush from Real Techniques. This is their crease brush. This changed my life. This changed my life. This is what will help you with that halo effect. You want to get rid of all that and buff out anything around your brows. And I'm telling you, when you take pictures, it's not going to flash back. If you have this completely blended before you apply your foundation, it's going to look super seamless, super nice, and just flawless. So I'm going all over my forehead and just blending that color out. Not really going super close to my brows, but just close enough so that color isn't clumped up somewhere. And I just do this all over, okay? It does make a difference. Key.
All right, so this is how my eyebrows turned out once I completed my makeup look. Again, my eyebrows are for makeup looks that I do foundation. So I'm not going to use a lighter concealer if I'm just doing my brows and that's it. I'd probably use a concealer that is similar to my skin tone, but that is the process as to how I fill out my brows. Again, it's probably gonna be like this for almost forever. And one thing that does make it easier is that I get them done at least 2 to 3 times a week. So, or pause. Once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks, just depending on how busy my schedule is. But when my brows aren't done, y'all can see a difference in how I do my eyebrows. So when I get them done, that's usually when my eyebrows look their best. So this is like a week old, or a week since I got my brows done. They look very nice, very sharp, and it frames my face. Like, it literally frames my face out. I don't really know how to describe it, but just how it curves and goes into my cheekbones, I just like how that looks on my face per se. But yeah, the spiky brows just don't do it for me. But hopefully this tutorial did help you guys get, you know, some sense of how to do your brows maybe for 2021. But yes, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. You check out more videos after this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.